Hi there. Today I'm going to show you how to upgrade your Concept 2 rowing machine so that you can have a huge monitor that you might have lying around the house attached, so you can watch movies, Netflix, Disney when you're doing your rowing. We're going to use a kit from the Erg Emporium store on Etsy, where they provide a VESA mount for the monitor and a replacement bracket for the PM5 monitor itself, so we can move it from up here somewhere lower underneath the monitor when you want to watch your movies and stuff. The tools you're going to need to do this upgrade are the original screwdriver that came with your Concept 2 rower, some adjustable spanners or wrenches for the bolts, and a screwdriver, a Phillips head screwdriver for removing the back of the PM5 mount. So to start off, we're going to remove the existing bracket and then get ready to install the VESA mount on the rower. The first part of the upgrade is to remove the lower bolt here and the upper bolt here, and we're going to use our adjustable spanners for this. It's fairly straightforward. We want to unplug the monitor mount, feed it through the arm and leave that dangling out of the way down the back, and then we can get to work. So, spanner on one side, wrench on the other, and just undo. Now, we want to make sure that this isn't going to fall, so we're going to hold it whilst we take the nut off, slide the bolt out, and the arm is removed. The next thing we're going to do, now that we've got the arm off, is remove these two screws here, because they're going to be used for the bracket to hold the new PM5 monitor mount. For that one, we'll need, again, spanner for holding the nut at the back, and the screwdriver that came with your Concept 2 rower. So now we've removed the two screws from the side for the mount for the PM5. The first thing we're going to get is our new bracket to go on here. The two nuts are going to go in these little recesses, and then we're going to screw from the back side through into here to hold them in place. So, we do this bit first because it's easier when the monitor and stuff isn't in the way. So, nut into the back, other nut into the back, and then we just feed those screws back through the holes in reverse, and they should just line up with the nuts through these holes. Now, this is a little loose at the moment, and it's hard to tighten these screws up by hand. So one of the little tricks I've been doing is unscrewing the screws on this side, on the far side, and then reaching through with the screwdriver to tighten them up. So that's quite quick. We just reach through the holes because they're lined up, onto the other side, screw through, and now that is nice and secure. And we just do the same at the bottom for the other one. And then we just put this screw back up. Now that we have the bracket on, we'll go on to adding the monitor, and then we'll work on the PM5, which just slides into this groove down here. The monitor arm for the VESA mount comes in two pieces with some screws in the back to join the two of them together. So this is just where we need to get our Phillips head screwdriver, attach the arm to the mount, and then screw the screws in. The 4 screws that you need to do this are provided with the kit, so you don't need to do anything extra. 2, 3, 4. Now that's nice and strongly attached. We get our computer monitor. The back of most computer monitors will either have a 100 by 100 VESA mount or a 75 by 75 VESA mount, and that just relates to the spacing of the screws. The monitor arm here, you can see, has positions for 100 by 100 and the smaller 75 by 75, so it shouldn't matter which monitor you have, you can use this same bracket for both monitors. To attach the monitor arm to your monitor, you'll use the screws that came with the monitor. If you don't have those screws anymore, any regular size screw, you can just fit them and they'll work. They just have to be the right length to go through the bracket into the monitor. So now the arm is attached to the back of the monitor. We can take the bolt that we removed earlier and then reattach this to the rower. So to attach the arm to the rower, pretty straightforward. Slide the base into the slot and then slide the bolt through to join the two together. Use the bolt from the beginning, from before. You can tighten that up with one of your adjustable spanners. And now your monitor is attached to your rower in a position that's perfect for watching Netflix, Disney, whatever when you're doing your rowing. All you need to do is attach either a Chromecast or an Apple TV or a laptop computer, anything you like really that supports the HDMI connection on your monitor, and you'll be able to watch to your heart's content. So the final step of our setup, now that we've got the monitor attached to the rower, is to replace the PM5 monitor back onto the machine so we can capture the rowing data as we work out. For this job, we'll just need the adjustable spanner again, the Phillips screwdriver, and here we've got a purple one, the back plate, replacement black back plate for the monitor. We start by using the adjustable spanner to remove this bolt holding the two together. Bolt just slides out, and we keep the arm in case we ever want to put the PM5 monitor back in its old spot. Maybe if you decide to sell it and the new person doesn't want to have the setup. So keep the bolt, keep the arm together, stick that somewhere safe with the screwdriver perhaps. The next bit is to remove the back from the PM5 monitor. There are 6 screws in total, 4 black ones on the outside and 2 silver ones on the inside of the battery compartment. So we take off the battery back, the 2 silver ones here, you need to just loosen those, you don't need to take them all the way out, they just need to be loosened. We'll do the black ones first. And before we're going to reuse these screws in just a minute. So the 4 black ones are off, just need to loosen up the silver ones on the inside. Keep going a little bit. The silver ones hold the motherboard of the PM5 to the back plate, so it's important that we remove these, and it just peels off, exposing the back of the PM5. Keep this safe. Stick it with your monitor arm for safekeeping. Same with the battery cover. We take the new back plate, rest it on the back, and the 4 screw holes in each corner should line up with the screws that we've just taken out, so we just put those back in. One. There's no need to over tighten these, just a couple of twists is sufficient. Number 4. And we're good to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, without the battery pack, you'll need to power the PM5 monitor using the USB port here. This is a standard USB-B type socket, so any kind of printer cable that you might have lying around the house should work fine. Each time you unplug the power though, you'll need to enter the date and time again to capture the correct dates and times for your exercises. So here we are at the back of the monitor arm. We just take the groove, slide it in to the top, sits in the new position, reconnect our PM5 wire to capture the sensor data. Do that bit first. There we go. The monitor and the new PM5 mount are now in place. A process that takes about 15-20 minutes to do all up. Pretty straightforward. Doesn't damage your existing components, shouldn't void your warranty, because you can always reverse the process if you wanted to go back. And enjoy your rowing. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the product. Give us a 5-star review, share us on all the social media. I appreciate your support. Thank you very much.